Good morning. Hopefully everybody can hear me, see me, all that good stuff. Let's see, is it going to work everywhere? We'll find out. Alright, I think it is. So we're up and running here. What we're going to do is we're going to open up. Oh, yeah, why not? We'll go with one of these to start the morning. See if we have any luck to start the day out. Hopefully everybody's morning is going alright so far. We're just getting up and running on this Friday morning. Hey, Big BK, how's it going? X, how's it going, my friend? So I appreciate you all coming in. There's our surprise set that we have today. Give you guys a little bit of a time to take a look at it. Oh, let me get those added in here. I forgot to add in the giveaways, but we'll do that in a second. This is what I'm going to do first. I'm going to get you guys in here hanging out. Let you guys take a look at what's in that surprise set. And I'm going to get this open here, and then we're going to open up and get our stuff going with our games here. And see what you guys are looking for today. Having some fun. We tried a do something a little new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think it's 8 of them. I think it's like 6, but we're gonna check these. They call Autobox. Sorry, Autobox. It's called the surprise set in the when you build them. Sorry, the Autobox. I'm sorry about that. Sorry. Cutthroat Centurion, Indoctrination Attendant, Fleshless Gladiator, Testament Bearer, Oil Gorger Troll, Shrapnel Slinger, Ruthless Predation, ooh, little Saw Blade Scamp for your showcase, the Fair Basilica. Alright, here we go. Melkator's Watcher, Necro Jin Communion, not bad looking on that one. Alright, Mere Convert, there we go, and Incubation Sack. And then a White Sun's Twilight. Ooh, interesting. With a full art on the mountain and a Phyrexian Horror. Let's see that White Sun. In X Life, create X colorless Phyrexian Might artifact tokens. Create with 1 toxic. Creature can't block. If X is 5 or more, destroy all creatures. Oh, wow. That's a nice card there. I like that one. Sorry, the secret sets. The secret sets are called, I set up as just for the auto boxes so everybody understands what they are. It's a little easier for people to know, like with a common name, so that's kind of why I did that. Not bad for that, for the first one for the day there. So what we do now, is we'll see if you guys can find yourself. Alright, where is this? Come on, move. Alright, so today, if you haven't seen them, we'll try to run it here again, so you guys can see it. We're trying to automate, so I'm trying to automate some of this, make it a little easier. So, anyways, we'll make that go. Start one of these ones. Alrighty, why isn't it working? Alright, 1 second. All right. Okay. We'll run these ones here. Why isn't it running? Here, let's try this. There we go. Hello, my friends. Alright, let's see if that'll work now. Now, you guys should be able to see what's in there. You have a bunch of different packs in there. And then there's also some play boosters. And then there's also a few other things. A couple other things in there. Grab the other one up. Because we know that will be the first one that's used. So that's the me there. We'll see what happens with these and put those right there in the background so it's easy to see. And we'll see what we do. Oh. Here we go. All right, starting it off strong. With a little encounter here. All right, now the way we're doing this is a little bit different with our encountering. Let's see if the image is done for us. Why is it being a pain in the butt right now? Being a pain in the butt right now. Give me a second. And I'm going to take a drink. I'm grabbing your pack. Now let's grab your pack. Some foundations. There we go. Let's see what you get there. For this. Here. Foundations pack. Foundations, little jump start. Let's see what you get. And then Big BK is rolling in already. Our buddy's already coming in, hanging out with us. Big said, I'm going to jump in. We're doing some adventuring already. Hello. Our friends. Ooh, I cut that even upside down and it worked well. That's how good those are. Alright, good luck, my friend. You got, ooh, treasures. Alright, that's first one. We haven't opened much of this yet, so let's see what beauties await. 1, 2, 3. I think it's these ones. Like that. Alright. Good luck. You've got a Grim Bounty. Shambling Ghast. Bastion of Remembrance. Ooh, that's nice, little bastion. Dire Fleet Hoarder. Fake Your Own Death. Pitiless Plunderer. There you go. I know it's normal, but it's a nice, that's a card everybody likes. Reassembling Skeleton. Ruthless Knave. Undercity Scrounger. We have a Thriving Moor. Let me go with all of our swamps. Here we go. To our Deadly Dispute. Hello there, Isaiah. Ruthless Technomancer. Nice for your rare. And Evereth Viceroy of Plunder. Ooh, look at that anime one. I like the look of that one. Nice vampire. With your treasures. Not bad with that one. You get those in the sleeves there. And you're going to have to let me know on the Pitiless Plunder if that's worth anything. I know it's everybody goes after the other versions of them, but I don't know if that version's worth much, but it's a good card. Everybody loves it. Good card to have in your deck. But there you go, my friend. And let me start it out with doing this. Here. Putting it in this. Alright. Now, let me get your name written down so we don't know who's whose. Nice! That's even better. You come out with your money back when you get a pack opening. We love that. At least money back, if not better. Doing a little adventuring now. So Big BK's here. They decided they were gonna go for some trips. Yeah. Where'd all my boxes go? They just definitely fell down, I'm guessing. No, that's all right. Oh, there it is. Found it. When I hold my your guys' cards in after you picked them up and purchased them. Alrighty. Here we go. Alright, Big. Let's see what we get here for you. You go wandering around. Now, you had been here where you looked at the, you got out of there, your pre-war building here you were at recently. Checked out your map. Alright? And you're wandering around. And what you end up seeing here is where is it? There we go. You see this camp while you're wandering out and about there. Alright? Now, do you want to stop in or do you want to go around? Hey, Beer Bunny, how's it going, my friend? Hopefully you're having a good one. We're just getting things up and running today. And we'll see how it goes. I don't know if it's gonna work. I was trying to make it. I was trying to do a different type of. I'm getting an image of a map here, but it's not working the way I want. Nice. All right, you head on into the refugee camp there. You see a few people hanging around, but nothing spectacular. Bumping into different ones. You do end up though seeing somebody come up to you from that wasteland. And they're a bit stronger looking than you, but maybe not the same weapons. And they ask if you would like to have a friendly brawl and wager anything on it for this friendly brawl. Whoever wins will take the wager. You gonna beat them? All right, now remember, the thing is with the friendly brawl, it's only melee weapons, and it is a friendly brawl. We're not trying to destroy someone, okay? So, you gonna try it? All right, we're gonna run another one here for those that want to jump in on this. If they like, they can jump into the next part, the next adventurer here. All right, so. You're like, all right, I'm gonna friendly brawl with you now. For him, with your weapons that you have, my friend, Big BK, you have only a pirate sword. All right, so you have the pirate sword you can use, and they have their own kind of couple of weapons there themselves. All right, so that is a +5. 6 on your roll. So he is a 17. That means you have to have an 11 to hit. Okay? An 11 to hit. And then, but though, let's see. Oh my. That 11. Yes, plus the 3 more, or the 9. For 9, yes, 9. 9 because of agility. Sorry, I forgot. I always forget the added agility that you have. All right, you have you missed, my friend. That does not help. That does not help. +9 with the sword. +9 with the sword. Correct. And that doesn't help though. That guy goes, oh, ha, 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 laughs at you, and they roll to attack. Well, that's in the middle. It looks like they have to go again. Oh, they get a 13. Halloween says, I'm going to come in. Ah, you didn't say what you're wagering. All right. Oh, yes, you did not. You did not decide what you're wagering. All right, what are you wagering? I was thinking it was going to be a Pogs wager. Or maybe it could be a weapon. He doesn't really have much on weapons there, but, you know, you could. And then, if you guys want, jump in on the on this, get yourself a single, some packs here, or maybe we have these couple of things that are in there too, potentially. Run that again there. I did jump the gun there. Why isn't this doing things that I want? Alright, we'll see if that one works. So what are you gonna... He wants to wager some pogs. Is that good with you? Then the rest of you guys, I like hanging out in here. Let me know if you want anything. How many? How about, let's say, 25 pogs. 50? Yeah, I can do 50. Let's do 50. Alright. So, you guys wager 50. You get going there. Let me get this set up quickly. Wow, my fingers don't want to type this morning. It's one of those days, I think. Oh my god, my fingers. It's like they are... Well, I also have, like, one less finger, so it does take me a little bit of thinking involved sometimes, so... Alright, gotta get that set up there. No! There you go. Yeah, so this finger doesn't work. My pinky, if you notice, it doesn't bend or anything. I broke it. I shattered it in 4 places, and it doesn't work anymore past this knuckle. So it doesn't bend anymore the same, and it hurts when I type on it and stuff like that. So yeah, I did. I shattered that a little while back there. All right, let's start now. You guys bet 50. You roll your dice. See what happens. Ooh, you get a hit. Nice. Get yourself a hit for 4. That guy laughs and goes 4. Swings back at you. No, they hit for a 8. 10. Look at that. They get hit for 10. They hit you for 10 there, my friend. Alrighty. Now you get 2 more swings with a friendly brawl here. So that brings you down to 77 on your health. Alright, we're going to do the friendly brawl. 2 more. Oh, I was frozen for a minute. You got a 9 plus a 9 this time, so that gets you a hit. Because you needed 18. Are we good now? And you get 5, 6, 7. Oh, he got a 16 and he got 10. Or 14 and you got 10. Alright. But this time you hit him for 6. Nice one there. Again. He laughs at you. 6. Haha. And he attacks himself to hit you for 18. Oh my, buddy. This doesn't look like it's going to be in your favor. You are now at 59 health. You're a little bit bloody there. Seven? Yes, 7. You gave him 7 damage. Sorry, 7 damage. You did give him 7 damage. He laughs at that, though. Wasn't over 10. And then you're a little bloodied here, and you go, oh, I can take it. And you can't, Big BK. Big BK swings and a miss. And then they come back at you, and oh, they miss too. But you were beaten down a little bit compared to them. Chat, who do you think won that battle there? Was it Big BK or was it the Challenger? I think the Challenger may have come away with that 3-round win there. Neither of you died. No, neither of you died. That is true. That is true. Neither of you died. Well, you're not supposed to die in a friendly brawl. You know? Alright, I have to say, I think Big BK, I'm sorry, buddy. I think you may have missed it there. You go, oh, double or nothing. Okay. The guy goes, you know what? I don't mind that, but you may want to heal up a little bit. You're at 59 health. You're fine? Oh, you're going anyways. I don't care. You don't. You go, I don't care, and you go running in. You might have wanted to have cared with the 3 there. And he goes, all right, buddy. And he just steps out of the way as you give a giant whiff of a swing at him. And they swing right on back. Luckily, they miss too. Well, look at that. He goes, well, I guess that one didn't work in my favor. And you go, and you get a hit. 4, 10. He goes, oh. Your man the brawler gets a little bit of blood on him. Goes, ah, I'm bleeding now. Let's see what happens. Oh no, the bleeding intensifies his attack. He goes up to... He hits you for 16 damage. Bring you down to 43 health. You had 10 damage? Yeah, you did 10 that time, yes. And then you swing again at him, and this time you hit. You hit again for 5, 6. You hit again for 6. Now this guy does have 100 health, just like you there. Friendly brawl here. He laughs at your hit again, goes, ah, trying to draw more blood, are you? And he misses. This taunting is getting to him. He's making it, he's not doing well. Oh, this is not a fun fight right now. There's something broken with these. And he goes, you go after him one more time, you swing, and he swings. Buddy. He hits you for 12, 14. Bringing you down to 29 health. He looks at you, Big BK, and goes, buddy, have you had enough? Big BK standing in front of him, wobbling. All right, Big BK. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's the we're gonna see what happens here. Do one last one. All right, Big. Let's get a hit for you. Ooh, 12. 13. All right. You hit him for a big one there. He doesn't like that. So he swings back, hitting you for an equally large one. Well, it looks like, though, they've hit you for 20... Oh, no. That does not. No. Okay, you're good. 22 health. You're down to 7 health. My friend Big BK. And he looks at you. He's injured a little bit too, but he looks at you and goes, hey buddy, you may want to take a break here. It is 3 hits each. You're yes, but they almost killed you compared to your hits for the damage. That's He goes, I like your tenacity. With the double or nothing that we did, that would have been 100. How about this? I'm only taking 75, which will leave you with 35 pogs. And you, the reason why I left you with that is if you go back over into the refugee camp that we're in here, go turn back around. There's a guy over there at the black market. He has some, he has a way to heal you full for 25 health. Yes, you lost 50. And then double or nothing is you said 100. That would be 100, right? Or am I missing that up? So you were at 160 pogs is what I had, because of the last one you got something? Well, you lost 50, 50. Well, you... alright, yeah, sure. If that's how we doing it. Sure, why not? 75. Give me a minute here. And let me grab a coffee. I'm going to throw out actually, you know what? Let me run this here. If anyone wants to jump in. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to put in one of these. Because I forgot to do that earlier. Let me add that in. So that we can do a little giveaway while I want to go wander and grab some coffee. Good morning, Bob. How's it going, my friend? We're just getting up and going a little bit this morning. We got that. We'll run that. There we go. And then I'm going to run the surprise set there for those that want to try it. You got some singles and packs in there. You did get cooked, buddy. You got beat bad. What? Right here. Sit. Nothing to be as sweet as you did. Coffee. Burn your mouth. All right, we're hanging out here. We have some of our things in there. Let's see what goes on. We go with, oh, all right, you're gonna go with that. We got an Eighth Adrift play booster here. We'll grab that out. Let's see what we get with this one, my friend Big. You want a Red Bull? So my sister's boyfriend, I don't know how he runs into this shit, but in some random place he found some dude with a truck full, like a, I don't know what do you call them, like a box truck full of energy drinks from random companies, and he bought like four like 12-pack things of them, you know, like they come in this when they ship them in, and they were like $1 or $2 for a pack, so he bought like a ton of them. I'm like, you know, I'm like looking at them, like making sure they're not like gonna kill us, because he handed me like 4 of them. I'm like, I don't know. And then when we got them, like they're like Celsius, so they're actually pretty good. They're not bad. But I'm like, this guy definitely either works for somebody or has a friend that these fell off the truck. Packed Altair, Venom Sack Lagak, Howler's Heavy, Voyager Quick Welder, Prow Catcher Specialist, Ripclaw Wrangler, Dynamite Diver, Fang Guardian, N-Bomb Ascendant, Country Road, Diversion Unit, Captain Howler Sea Scourge, Elvish Refueler Foil, ooh, Plains Refoil in a foil there, and your token. I actually haven't seen that Plains in foil yet, like a basic one, unless it came in the bundle. Alrighty, let me get this in a sleeve for you. No, not on that one. Not on that one, I'm sorry. Can't on all of them. It's one of the things with the packs there. You can only, sometimes good, sometimes, but hey, this is what happens though, even if you don't get a great pack there, when you're wandering around there, why not? We'll use this. This is not exactly what I actually told it. I was trying to make a description so I can have it made somewhere else, but I had this made for me instead. So we're going to try it. We're going to go with, this is the, all right. Let's see. Oh, that's wicked big. All right, here we go. I was trying to do something like this, but let's see if this works here. You are, you've made your way into this location here, which is the Vaultborn Armory. Oh, you want to go back to the vendor? Ah, yes, you do want to go to the vendor. All right, you go back over to the, into the refugee camp here. Get back over to the refugee camp. All right. Yeah, you do. You got to heal. You're very welcome. Now I need from you a number between 1 and 10, if you don't mind, because you get yourself, it's a discount on shipping, but you might get yourself a single that's in here. That could be a rare of some kind. And you go over and you see one of them there. You go to the black market vendor. You get over to them. He says, hey, I see you're a little injured. You go, yeah, heal me, please. Number 7? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Let's see what you get there. You've got... Ooh, look at that. It is the rare. Over the top. Look at that. Boom. 25 Pogs. That is correct. And Reaper of Deals. Now remember, there are all kinds of singles in the buy now. There's also packs available in the buy now. If you just want to type packs in, you should be able to see them all. You even have Secret Lair in the buy now, and you also have decks in the buy now. And again, I'm going to burn my mouth on this because it's not cool enough. Yes, 25 Pogs. Are you going to heal? The black market vendor asks. Send it. All right. Takes those 25 Pogs, bringing you down from your 85 to 60. You go back up to 100 health. Now, right now, that black market vendor is only doing some healing at the moment. That's all they're doing currently. They were going around with that refugee camp helping heal them all. He doesn't have any of his other supplies with him. The rest of them were, he leaves in different places. All right. So you head over that armory and you walk in. All right, let's see. Let's see if this works here. Now you go in here. This is our map. Let's see. Now you have the option of going a few different places and see what you run into. Now these are different people. You could be good, bad, who knows. But you go straight on in. The first thing that you see when you get inside, hi there, buddy. Good morning.
Good morning.
There's a small raider hanging out in there. Like, what are you doing in our area? Sitting the Vaultborn Raider. Slice him. All right, you're gonna use your sword. You just charge in with that, and Slicing doesn't work. Slicing doesn't work. Do you have your friend Halloween? Is Halloween coming along with you? I'm gonna run another here. For those of you who want to come in. Yes, but that doesn't help with 2. When you needed 15. When you rolled a 2. Oh, yeah. You have luck, engineering, and then you also have the consumables of agility and engineering. But you have luck, engineering, intelligence, agility, and then your one gives you, your sword gives you some extra agility on top of it. So you have 1, 2... Yeah, 3 extra on the agility. Yes, he does shoot you. Yes, he does. I didn't know if you were bringing Halloween along. He shoots, and he hits you for 1 damage. Kind of looks at you like, I don't know if that works well. The little guy looks back at you like, interesting.
What does that mean? Like 9 bad?
It's just, not now. Okay, you can watch, but not now. Don't ask me a question like that at the moment. That would take me away from what I'm trying to accomplish here. Okay, that's fine. All right. So you say you're going to use your sword again. Sorry. With a sword, you go in another time. Why does it not want to work right now? Ooh, and this time you hit. Now, this little guy's only 15, and you hit him 14. Little guy's got 1 damage left. He shoots wildly at you and turns and runs. And he misses while he shoots wildly. When he turns and runs, little guy's the first one that you see here from the bottom up. He turns and runs to the left. Oh, that should be your left. That's where that the other side is there. Trying to hide. Throwing knife? Are we bringing Halloween in with the I was asking you, Big. Let me know. This is, you're the one running it right now. Where did Halloween come from? I don't know where Halloween came from.
Daddy.
Yes, William?
Are they back in the Wasteland vault?
No.
Oh.
That's just a, they're in a, like a
Battle.
armory.
Oh.
Alright. Slides in and throw a knife. And the throwing knife does not work. Ninja. You're just what you are. You're just a dumb. You're a dumb buff ninja. All right, that's what you are. I lie. He can go. All right. Anybody else want to jump in on the Autobox we got there today? See if we can get that running and completed. We have some nice things in there. Go check them out. We have a deck and some secret lair in there. And then we have our giveaway things right here. I'll put those back over here to have them out of the way. And let me know, everybody, why is this not showing? It never shows. Well, what we're doing now for all you hanging out. I know, your rolls are insane. So that guy turns and he runs, turns the other side there. He gets away. So let's do this here. There you go. Here we go. Vaultborn Armory. You're wandering around. All right, gonna do some more wandering. Ooh, the Brothers War. You want to have one of the boys pick the Brothers War and see if they have any luck?
Yeah.
I'm not asking you. God, you answer to everything, even though your name is never even said. It's like a dodo bird that just runs around and goes, day, 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 day. All right. Pick one, Nolan, since you did not say anything.
I like that picture.
Hurry up. We don't want to wait forever. Let's still get a good one. All right. He says that's a good one. Let's see if we get you some a sweet transformer or something. All right.
This is called.
Here we go. Good luck. Let's see what you get here in the little Brothers War.
Let's do it.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know it's not 8, but I always put it there just in case they. Because there's a couple of sets that they had a little highlight in the middle there every now and again. All right, here you go. Good luck, my friend. You are at a Rock Hunter. Bitter Reunion. Power Stone Fracture. Raise to the Ground. Scrapwork Rager. Perimeter Patrol. Union of the Third Path. Not a bad instant. Wing Commando. Third Path Savant. Disenchant. Giant Cinder Maw. Transmorgant Altar. Not bad for an uncommon there. Steel Exemplar. Perennial Behemoth. Ooh, I haven't seen that one actually. Nice artifact there. Perennial Behemoth. Ivory Tower in the retro with your punch-out token things there.
Also, we forgot.
Oh, we did, because we were talking and we got sidetracked and pulled back to the other place. That's why. That's why I was getting it ready and then I got sidetracked with that one. So you get yourself one of the weapons here. You know, one of the basic ones that we have. You're wandering through there in the front of that place. You find that guy drops either a pistol, an assault rifle, a sword, a plasma rifle, or a knife when they run away. What one do you need? He needs throwing knives? AR. Alright, let's grab the AR. You pick that up that you find. Add that to the inventory. It gives you 15 added ammo. Yeah, that's a good point. You do need that for your ammo there. So that brings you up to...
Oh my god.
I guess 100, and you have an AR. Here we go. Got a couple things. So you got that for your weapon there. They drop some stuff. Get a little bit of an encounter there. All right, you got your side objective. That's where a side objective comes in, all right? So you, my friend, have a side objective. You have to go over where that scavenger is, you know, all right? I know he did say you had a lot of stuff. You go wander off to the side there, and one of the things is you see something on the side. That's what I need to do. Ah, that's what I was trying to do. Hold on a second. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to make this a little easier for myself. No, I don't need to put it in itself. Dang it. Give me just 1 second here, because I'm trying to get it so I can make this go over everything that I need. Because I keep bumping around and I'm going to the wrong location a couple of times, and I'm like, you know what, let's do this instead. Because we're all going to be in this one place for a little bit. For a few. All right, here we go. That's where you're going first anyways? All right, you go to the left there. All right, you go and you take your left turn. In that armory there. And you see, when you go in there, the, where is this? Another scrapper is in there. Hey, what are you doing in my area? It's my stuff. I found it. So, you have to decide, what are you doing? Oh, you're going to shoot him. That's what you're going to do? You do need pogs for creating the machete, that's true. Now the side quest here is, the part of the side quest part is this. When you're in here, you hear some buzzing. You see a little hole in the corner. You have to investigate the hole. So, well, what do you want to do, my friend? As you wander through our wasteland. Now we're gonna do. I'm gonna do this from now on. I'm gonna try to do it like this. We're gonna run it. The next ones. Everyone's gonna run for a minute and a half. That way, everybody gets a minute and a half, and we can continue rolling with the thing here. Oh, you're killing them. All right. So you go and you shoot. Or are you using your sword? What are you using? Big BK, what are you using for a weapon there? The Gat? Alright. Alright, go on. And you're going to use the Gatling gun. Take that out. And you go and you roll. Let's see what happens. I think that's in the middle. That looks in the middle. You got lucky, buddy. We have to do another roll. You get that guy, and he's at 20 health. And you hit him for 8, 16. No, 12. You hit him for 12 health. They're now at 8 health left. And our buddy, Halloween, are you still there? You gonna stab him? Use your knife. Try to. Oh, you have 2 knives. Hold on. Well, you want to stay with the one knife with the natural 20 there, I think. It's probably a good idea. Here you go. You stab that guy. And when you stab them, your natural 20 there generates a minor... I assume he dies. Yes, he does die. He dies. And that little thing happens, and then a bunch of pogs fall out of his pocket. You find 75 pogs fall out. And then you go over to your hole that he was guarding there. And in that hole, you see a locked chest. Oh, you're opening it? All right. Well, how are you going to open it? You have to, you're going to force it open? And we'll keep running this for those that want to try and jump in with us. You're going to try prying it open. All right, you use your sword. Try prying it open. All right. Let's see if it happens. Now you have, let's see what you have for luck. That's why I need to check here. You have luck +1. All right. You have luck +1. All right. So that means you need to have a 9 or higher.
And intelligence?
Well, look at that. How is a natural 20 there? That's pretty sweet. Well, you go over. Didn't even pry it open, I know. You go over there, you pry it open. And inside, there's actually not much in there. Where'd it go? Come on. But you do find this weird thing in the box. Alright? This is a weapons upgrade system that the Vaultborn had created. The Rustborn don't really know how it works well, so maybe you know, the Vaultborn here, you need to see what you can do, but this is you don't know it. This needs to take some bit of time here for you to learn. All right, so you need that is your side quest that you have now received. So I'm going to put that in with add you and add it in there. Your side quest is the upgrade Vaultborn, the upgrade machine. Now, no, you can't take it with you. It stays there. You can go back. And well, actually, you know what? You can't carry it with you continuously because it takes up a lot of spots. How's that? So it's going to take up 4 of your inventory spots, so you can carry it with you, but it's going to take up a lot of your inventory spots. And you have 13 spots of your 17 used, so you can actually take it. 25 for you and 7. I like it. All right, so you take it, and you have. I didn't think you were going to be able to hold that. All right, so you have the upgrade machine, which holds. Now you don't know how to use it. It holds 4 spots, so that means you have no spots available left in your inventory. And then my buddy here, Serotonin, got a Modern Horizon 3 Play Booster. That's a nice one, my friend. And you also got a salvage roll. All right. I'll tell you what you have in there. Give me 1 second. And I'll open up for our friend. So you have 2 health packs, count as 1 spot. 3 Rataway counts as 1 spot. You have Incendiary Gun, Pirate Sword, Alien Sniper, Flamethrower, the AR. You also have the Cracked Binoculars. You have the one-time use +1 roll, lock for 1 roll, the map, some metal. You have a broken Rustborn drone, 2 cyborg arms, and now the upgrade machine. You got a lot of stuff in your bag there, dude. Alright, good luck, my friend, Serotonin. Let's see what we get going for you here in this beautiful pack. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put the spoilers at the end here. You do need to get rid of some of it now. One of the things I was planning on having coming up here was when you meet your factions in the not too distant future, you'll be able to have them hold on to some stuff and like kind of go back and forth and pick it up. Nyxborn Unicorn, Eldrazi Repurposer, Shattered Landscape, Mandibular Kite, Fetid Gargantua, Thriving Skycaw, Electroza, Muster the Departed, Worm Coil Larva, Quest for the Necropolis, Sundering Eruption, Annoyed Altasaur, not bad on that. Ooh, Kozilek's Command. Oh, buddy, congratulations, Serotonin. Galvanic Discharge and Foil, and an Eldrazi token. Unless that dropped, that used to be like a $20 card. It might have dropped a little bit. I'm guessing around 10-ish now. That was a nice pickup there, my friend. There you go. Actually, let me write your name on this. Oh, it's down. Oh, it dropped down to 7. Ayo. All right. Well, they fluctuate so much. It's like can't remember who told me. It's like gold. Watching that.
He said 7.
It is a hit. Still a good hit. Definitely a good hit. Exactly. Market is always up and down. Exactly. And plus, it's just a good card to have in a deck, anyways. You know what I mean? No. Generally, those don't. Not that one. All right, here we go. So, Serotonin. You've I don't know if I've had you in here playing before. Give me a second. No, we have not. We got you new here. First time. All right, Serotonin. So, when you are a first-time adventurer here, you get yourself. You start with 100 health, and you get a pistol and a knife to start your adventure with. And you, my friend, are an adventurer. We'll see. Where is it? And you had been wandering around here, this adventure here. You don't have much on for armor or anything like that, but you got yourself a knife and a pistol. And when you saw this guy fighting over here, kind of wandered their direction, and when you did, see if I can find it. You found yourself some things to salvage. Now let's see if I can get it here to show. There you go. You found a little bit of leather and some scrap metal hanging out. Now, if you pick some of that up, you might be able to have somebody help build you something later on in the wasteland there. Now, we're gonna know what let me know is what you're gonna pick up or what you'd like to grab or salvage from there, and then you will the next time we encounter a person that is maybe a vendor, you might be able to have them make something. Oh, I hadn't had anybody ask to take some of both. You know what? Why not? Take some of both. All right, we're gonna roll. We'll roll. But the point is, we roll to see how much you take. So if it's over, kind of like small amount, medium, large amount is kind of how we go. All right, how much you're able to grab? Not bad. Not bad. It's all right. So you grab yourself. So you are able to grab. I'll say you can grab both of them. That's good enough in the middle there. You can get both of them. It wasn't low. Just because if it was low, I would have been like, you can only carry one thing. You know what I mean? So you have leather and metal scraps. There you go, my friend. So you take them both. I like it. So you're hoping that you run into somebody while you're wandering around. You see some battling going on. You got your pistol there, and you're like, I don't know if I want to bump into anybody fighting just yet, because them fighting words are a little dangerous. But you get your stuff there, and you're wandering, looking for the different places. And let's see if I can build this correctly. Now you want to wander into the armory, or would you like to? You can always hang out around the wasteland, burnt out buildings and stuff like that, investigating. Head into the armory with the rest. All right, you follow in behind to the armory, following behind the rest of everyone, going, hey, there's intriguing going on. See some battles occurring. There's a blood on the ground. Huh. Oh, look at that. Look at this thing. And you go over in the corner, and you see 1, 2, 3, 4 pogs. It looks like somebody must have left some pogs in the corner. These are wasteland currency. So Serotonin, you actually we're going to give you 4 pogs now. Alrighty. There you go. Alright, let's see what we got going on now. Where are we going in this location here? Oh, alright. You have an Aether Drift Pack. Alright, I like it. An Aether Drift Pack right there. Let's get this open. And then what happens is you get a little bit of an upgrade you get to do. Look at this. You, my friend. When you're in that corner there, you find a little workbench. It looks like that scavenger was working on some things trying to fix up that machine that was found. Let's see what you get here though, my buddy. Big BK. Good luck. We have a Broken Wings, Spectral Interference, Ride's End, End Rider, Catalyzer, Grim Bauble, Mutant Surveyor, Ticket Tortoise, Fang Druid Summoner, Boosted Sloop, Gastel Raider, Cloud Spire Captain. Ooh, Possession Engine and a Borderless. Like the look of that one for you, buddy. Good morning, monster. Chitin Gravestalker and a foil, Jungle Hollow, and your R card of the Speed Demon. Hey, Lucifero. Nice to see you, my friend. It has been a bit. I'm not too bad, not too bad. We're just hanging out here, having a little bit of fun, opening some packs, doing our little D&D adventure type things that we do here. Well, we have our fun. Big BK. Now, hopefully you've been having a good time. How's it been for you? Now we have our buddy Big BK here. All right, our buddy Big BK is hanging out. They are in this Vaultborn. They're in the left room over here. This one, this small one here that says Scavenger. They killed off that Scavenger. They found in there a thing, and you actually get it to work a little bit. You've been playing around with it, poking at it, and you have something. You go, you want to put something in there to test. I know. So my point is, you can try it. I was gonna say, if you want to, you can say, hey, want me to throw in? You can put the flamethrower in. That's true. Or you could use, if you want to use, take some of Halloween's knives and say if you can convert them into maybe actual throwing knives for them rather than just the knives that they're throwing, and see if that'll work. Sure, let's do that. We can do that. All right. So our buddy Halloween has 5 knives. All right. Our buddy Halloween has 5 knives. They've been using them as throwing knives. So let's see if we can actually convert them to make some throwing knives actually. So here's what we got to do. We have a dice roll. You have your luck. So that means you have to have a... Oh wait, you have engineering too, don't you? You have engineering, intelligence, and luck. Oh, so you get a +3. So that means you have to have a 7 or higher.
17.
Well, there you go. An 8 does it, my friend. So you put those 5 knives in there, and they come out now a little different image as throwing knives. All right, here we go. Let me do this quickly and get something. All right, let's try that. Here we go. Let's see if this will work here. Quickly. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Hopefully you're having a good one. We're going to get a good image for that. Try that. There we go. That's a good one. I like that. Alright, so this is going to be our image for our throwing knives. We got that. It'll be there in a second. So you got yourself some throwing knives. There you go. Now with the throwing knives, instead of +2 for your throwing knives, when each time you throw them, we're going to give you actually a +4 since they are actually used themselves. And is it going to allow you to actually throw... Actually, you know what? No, you get to throw... I'm going to do it like this. We'll allow you to throw 3 of them, but they'll all be +3. That's how it will do. You can throw 3 at once, and they'll all be +3. Throwing knife. These are +3. There you go. +3 instead of +2. Yeah, normally they're +2, so now they're +3, and you can throw 3 of them at once rather than 1 of them at once. Now you can throw up to 3 of them. So that's why I figure. I think that's a pretty good one, right? All right, here we go. We have our image here. Ooh, ready? Here's our throwing knives. Throwing knives. Let's see if we like them. Let me know if we like them. I think this is a taller both throwing knives image. So whenever you need some throwing knives, we can put these up here. There you go. What do you guys think? Throwing knives? That's where that works, right? Throwing knives are there. Boom. There you go. Little upgrade for you. There you go. You got some throwing knives thanks to our buddy Big BK. And you guys, when you're in there, you hear a little rustling just outside. And that's when you have 2 small raiders. One of them comes running back, the one that was injured. He's not fully healed. He's only at 7 health, and one of them is at 15 health. The 3 of you are there now because Serotonin comes in behind. Gonna throw the knives. All right, let's do it. You're gonna throw the knives. All 3 of them. Are you gonna throw? Who are you throwing them at? And then, Big, what are you gonna do? The injured one or the one that's not injured? It's up to you. And we'll run another one to finish this off here. And once it's done, we'll go to the next encounter thing here going on. All right. Hopefully, not the injured one. All right, we're gonna throw it at the one that's not injured. Here you go. Let's see what happens here. Your throwing knives give you +3. They needed to be a 14 or more to hit. So you +3, and you throw 3 of them. Did not work. That doesn't work there. You missed. And you're gonna shoot the injured one with the pistol? Alright, I like it. You shoot the injured one with the pistol. What's Big BK doing? You missed the injured one. You're gonna shoot the injured one with your Gatling. I like it. Oh my, Big BK, your gun jams. The 2 small raiders look at you guys like, wow, what just happened there? And they shoot. And they miss. Oh my god. That's insane. So you run over, you only have 2 knives left. So you have to throw your other 2 knives. Again a 9. Big BK, I mean, Halloween, buddy. You need to, maybe next time you focus on some agility. And you go and you slice the injured one up, I like it. You use this to slice them up. Well, you missed. Maybe, all right, so when you swing there, in your process of missing, all right, you actually fall to the ground. All right, you fall to the ground, and you take out Halloween at the knees. So Halloween is now on the ground with you. It's because Halloween's been doing pretty shitty himself and can't fucking hit a broadside of a barn when he's standing in front of it. So Halloween falls down also. And you got your new guy there, Serotonin, being like, I don't know if I want to be hanging out with these adventurers. These guys are, they might be dangerous. Serotonin, what are you doing, buddy? You gonna run and walk away from these guys and let them die, or are you gonna do something to take over? Remember, everybody, the box here. You gonna help them? All right. What are you doing, my friend, to help? You did not. You shooting again? You take and shoot your pistol, and oh boy, I think it's rubbing off. You all miss, and then those two raiders, they go. And they shoot our buddy on the ground there and hit you for 8, bringing you down to 92 health. Alright, now they shut the door on you guys in that Vault-Born Armory there, and you hear them run away again. They're mumbling, saying something to themselves. You don't really know what's going on, but they run away, and you guys are stuck in there. The door's shut. Allows them to escape. Your gun is unjammed now, but they ran away. They did run away. Exactly, you're not stuck. Exactly, you got your buddy here, Halloween. He may be dumb and not able to throw knives that he asked for, but at least he can be a big brute and run through a door, right? Lucifero coming in, hanging out with us. Ooh, all right, buddy. All right, we got this here in a. Let's get you one of these out. You got that, my friend. Lucifero, and oh, you're gonna jump in the first time here playing. Hopefully you're having a good one. I appreciate you coming in with the box there, and let's see. You start out, if you're gonna play, you have 100 health also. Everybody always starts with 100 health, and you also have a pistol and a knife that you get to start with. All right, so I'm gonna open these up for you, and we'll see what you get, Lucifero, and then after that, what we'll do is, if you want to do a little adventuring, you yourself are a new adventurer. You heard some things in that, and you're starting to wander to them from this wasteland that you're out and about in. And you got the Enchanted. Ooh, Enchanted. I like it. All right, good luck, my friend. Lucifero. Where'd, come on. Ah, there we go. For some reason, I couldn't get it. All right, good luck, my friend, Lucifero. Let's get you something awesome here. Now, we're going to do this. We take the top 1, 2, 3, 4. Put them in the back. That way you can have the spoilers back there. All right, good luck, my friend. You've got yourself. Hey, J.M. Clay, thanks for coming in. Archon of Falling Stars. Cage of Hands. Cartouche of Solidarity. Flutter Fox. Glory Bears. Golden Tail Disciple, I mean. Indomitable Will, Nyx Fleece Ram, Sunblade Samurai. Ooh, a little thriving. Here's your planes. And then you have a Banishing Light. Not bad. Samilla Melton Poet. I've not seen that one. That's a nice one there. And then an Eidolon of Astral Winds. Ooh, I like that spirit there. Eidolon of Astral Winds for your rare and your enchanted there. Let me get you in a sleeve, protect some of your stuff, yeah? And then Lucifer. How? You hear some things going on here. Do you want to wander in with them? Or are you going to stay out in the Wasteland area? Or would you like to wander towards that vault that you hear a little bit of a ruckus going on, Lucifero? Come join us this Halloween. You're going to wander? Ooh, you're going to wander toward the danger. I know, stay away. You got currently the terrible rolls. You hopefully don't have the luck running off from them. Alright, so you wander. And you hear some things. You go in and you see the armory there. The door's open. You wander in the door. And in front of you, you see two small raiders. One's injured. Only has 5 health. And the other one's at 15 health. The one at 5 health goes, hey, I'm going to run and tell everybody what's going on. And the one at 15 health stands there in front of you. You have a pistol and a knife. The other guys are stuck in the room yet, though. They haven't even made themselves out of the room yet. So you don't have them for help at the moment. You do have fun. You guys do have fun. That's true. What are you going to do with your... You have a pistol or a knife you can shoot with, and they're 15 on their health. Let's find out today. What will you be? Ah, I like it. Take the knife and go for the juggler. You run towards that small raider with your knife. And... is that in the middle of a natural 20? Do we want to give him the natural 20 for the first one? Give it to him? I think we'll give him the natural 20 for the first one. Alright, we'll give him a natural 20. Alright, you go in with your knife, swinging for the juggler. Yes, if you actually type in, I actually have a good chunk of Marvel Secret Lair. So if you go into the buy now, and literally type in Marvel, then Secret Lair, you should see a bunch of them pop up. Like, a ton of Marvel Secret Lairs pop up. Deionize. Alright, so you got your natural 20. Now, with your natural 20, you gotta see what you get for an extra there. So your dice roll. Oh, buddy. That's a multiplication factor of 2. So that means not... well, there you go. You hit that guy. And I think they only have now... there was, what, 6 was there? So they're down to 3 health left. They look at you. The juggler's bleeding. And they swing wildly. Now they're going to have a 16 or higher just because of their... oh, wow. They shoot wildly with their gun and they hit you. They got lucky. Oof. They hit you for 6. Lucifer, you turn around, they turn around to run, and they start to sprint away. Do you want to shoot them in the back as they try to run away? They are slow at the moment because of the... yes, alright, so you're going to get a little extra. Being slow, normally it would have been a 15, 14 to hit them, so you're going to make this actually, because they were hit there, they're going to be a 12. Oh no! Your gun jams. When you go to shoot. Damn wasteland dirt and pistols. Your gun jammed. And that guy goes running away. But as they run away, they're dropping so much stuff. They drop 4 pogs, which is our wasteland currency. And also a bunch of pistol ammo. So that, you my friend, brings you up to, we're going to give you 15 rounds of pistol ammo, and you got yourself 4 pogs. There you go. Though, no, these little guys just do not want to die. They do not want to die. They both turned and they ran backwards somewhere. We don't really know what's going on. Hey, JM. So you guys are going to hang out again here. See if anybody else wants to participate in the little adventuring here. Let me grab a drink. My coffee. And we shall see what happens as you guys wander through the armory here. We got a person here in the beginning. Let's see. You know what? I probably should make like a dot to show where people are. Throw you at the door. All right. So you try to run through that door, and being strong, we're gonna say you need a 7 or higher. Well, another natural 20 when you guys don't need it. Big BK, got yourself a murderer's pack. I like it. You got yourself a murderer's pack. Here you go, my friend. All right. And then you also have that thing again. You get to try out your upgrade machine. You've been playing around with it, trying to learn it with your intelligence. Fix it every now and again when you get some chance to, because that, you know, that's a pretty sweet little it's a pretty sweet upgrade machine you got there. Where'd it go? You got a pretty good sweet upgrade machine you found there. So you're trying to figure out how to use that. You break your way through the door there because our buddy breaks his way through, and the nice thing about that, when he breaks his way through, part of the wall breaks down. So that door stays open permanently now. No one can get in there. No one can shut that on you anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because we like putting our spoilers at the end. So big BK. You got that minor thing to upgrade. Try to upgrade again. If you want to, what I'm going to say here is I'm going to let you keep these. And this time, if you'd like, or this time, since they worked last time on your on the other one, you can try it with your flamethrower. Projector Inspector, good luck, my friend. Bite down on crime. Felonious Rage. Out cold. Cerebral Confiscation. Crowd Control Warden. Museum Night Watch. Cease and Desist. Harry Dronesmith. Case of the Gorgon's Kiss. Oh my! Congratulations! Undercity Sewers. Nice. Borderless, buddy. We love those Scrylands. And a Cryptex on top of it. With an airtight alibi foil, full art on your island, and a token there. No, not bad at that pack. I would have to check on that. I don't know. I'd have to check on what I can do there for all of them together. I know, that's a big pickup, buddy. The borderless there, I didn't know it was 30. That's pretty sweet. You'd have to give me some time to figure out the pricing on those, but I can do that maybe like a little bit later. Yeah, no problem. If you're looking for all of them in non-foil, I have most of them, if not all of them. So what I'll do is I can, if you give me a little bit of time here when I'm done at the end, I can get something together so I can have it in there like for tomorrow, like all of them together in the morning, or maybe later tonight in the inventory. Yeah, but I just need to make sure what I have is correct. I don't want to say I have everything. I like to be sure, and I have to go through a few things and that type of stuff, if that makes any sense. Yeah, I can do that. That's fine, Deionize. I can do that. I just want to make sure I have everything. Because I don't like to, when I don't, yeah. No, no worries, I can do that. I can do that, Deionize. Yeah, that's fine. So you guys, you break out of there. Yeah, not a problem. I just like to be sure I'm 100% positive I have stuff. Especially, that's why I put all the singles like this. So like when people are looking for singles, I can pull them out and like have them because they're all like alphabetized and I can know exactly where things are. You gonna throw your flamethrower in there? Alright, you throw your flamethrower in there. You're alright, let's try this out. Hopefully this doesn't blow up in my face. Now you put the flamethrower in. And inside there, that flamethrower you see, oh my. What happens? Your flamethrower, does it get upgraded? We don't know. We gotta check your dice roll. You have to have, what is it, 7 or higher, right? 7 or higher, I think it is. Because you have luck, you have intelligence and engineering, yes. 7 or higher, let's do it. Oh my god. Big BK. The guy who rolled a natural 20 last time. Big BK. So your flame... Will just goes, did he lose his flamethrower? Will is kind of right. You know, your flamethrower there, it comes out after you put it in there. The flamethrower comes out, and you go to use it. It comes out, and supposedly now it has a 3-round burst. But you go and you literally go to pick it up, and as you pick it up, it starts to spark and flame where the canister is. The canister is where all the fuel is. So there's a hole, remember everybody, there's a hole over in the corner of that room. I'd recommend throwing it. Oh, you're gonna throw it at Halloween? I was gonna say you can throw it in the hole in the side of the room there if you want. And hopefully, you know, and that way it'll help dampen the blow. Alright, you throw it in the hole there. The explosion occurs, you lose your weapon. And, yeah. I'm sorry, my friend. That explosion, though, does draw the attention of one of the medium-sized raiders. He comes over that door that opened down the hallway there and stares at our buddy Halloween there with the door. It broke through the doorway there. Sees Big BK throw that had just blown something up and is like, what the f is going on here? What is going on? Joke's on you. I now have an open slot in my bag. Alright, you guys gonna decide now. What are you gonna do here this morning? Oh, we'll go in again. Lucifero is gonna come and try and hang out with us and see if what they get to have a little encounter here. Oh, you're gonna shoot at him? You're at work right now, don't worry. You guys have a medium-sized raider in front of you. So you shoot him. Alright. Incendiary got coming in, and you hit him. And they're 20 for their health. And you hit him for, look at that. That's a nice big hit. That is 8, 10, 15. There you go. Hit him for 15 there. They go down to 5 health. And then our buddy there. Give it 1 second for a silver sneak. Jump in with the, I don't know what happened there. It'd take a minute for that one to go. And then you yourself get to, anybody else hanging out there? You gonna throw the knives at him? Alright. You picked up your knives from earlier. You throw them. Oh, this time you hit. Perfect. You hit with your throwing knives. And look what happens. That medium-sized raider falls to the ground. Dead. Ah, look at that. Oh, thank you, Silver. Let's see what you get here. He does have a helm this time. Holy shit, it's a miracle. Alright, my friend. I like it. You got yourself a nice Outlaws pack here. Let me grab one of those. And then, with that, you also get yourself a side objective. I know, finally a good one. I know you've been asking for a helmet for a while, so I figured this time, looks like he has a helmet on. So that's all that's there. Hey, Gnomes Rule, how's it going? You take out, nice to see you, buddy. So you take the helmet, that's the only thing that's really on that one. So Halloween grabs the metal helmet. Now, the metal helmet is not ready for you yet. We're gonna have to, you're gonna have to get it a little bit adjusted because it's not gonna fit your big head. All right, I mean you got yourself a little bit bigger, so you need to have an adjustment to that helmet to fit you. All right? When it matters. I know. All right, Silver Sneak. We're going to open this up for you like we generally do. Unless you don't want me to, tell me no right now and we won't. But you, my friend, are one of the adventurers wandering around. You hear some things going on, some ruckus, and you have to decide, do you want to wander into that armory where everybody else is hanging out there? Always open. All right, cool, Silver Sneak. I thought so, but I just like to double check with people. No, not that I can think of. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because I like putting the spoilers at the end. I can't think of having any of those that I can think of there. Gnome's Rule. Alright, here we go. Good luck. Corrupted Conviction, Skullduggery, Vengeful Townsfolk, Peerless Rope Master, Sterling Keeper, Quilled Charger, Dance of the Tumbleweeds, Miriam, Herd Whisperer, Shepherd of the Clouds, Mobile Homestead, Bonnie Paul Clear Cutter, nice one there for a rare, Repulse, Sterling Keykeeper for a foil, Creosote, I don't know if I'm saying that right, and then your Cactarantula Art card. Alright, I like it. So you're not going to head over where they are. You see there's a bunch of buildings being burnt that were burnt out here in the city. And you, on the edge of that city, were there, hanging out. And Silver Sneak decides they were going to go sneak around a little bit more. And when they're sneaking around, they find... Where is it? They find this hanging out when they're wandering. Now, there could be something here if you want to dig it up. Or you can kind of just wander by and let it go. It's up to you. What you're doing. You stay outside. You gonna grave rob it? Alright, you go over and like, this looks like there could be something interesting here, Silver Sneak says. So Silver Sneak starts digging away. And as Silver Sneak digs, doesn't really hear something, and behind Silver Sneak, out of a different area, crawls a feral ghoul. Oh no. No, this is a weak one. It is only a 10 health. You have a pistol and a knife when you start adventuring in the Wasteland, Silver Sneak. So you, my friend, need to decide, do you want to attack that guy or do you want to run? Your pistol gives you a +2 for extend range damage and +2 for your knife for melee. You have 9 bullets. Got yourself 9 bullets. So you got that pistol there. Are you going to shoot away? And then what we're going to do, I'm going to run another. If anybody else wants to jump in and hang out with us, try their pack out. I'm going to take a shot at it. I like it. You take a shot. Now with this pistol, you get... It didn't roll. There you go. Is that in the middle? Another middle die. Wow, it keeps going in the middle. Well, there you go. You needed a 13 or higher because the pistol gives you +2. That gives it 13. You hit it for 1 damage, though, bringing it down 9 to 9 health. That feral ghoul wails, and they swing at you. And lucky, they miss. They needs to be a 13 or higher to hit you. You got lucky. What are you going to do, my friend? Anybody else want to jump in on this? They can. Here we go. We'll run some of these for all of you. You got a couple more chances to do something here if you'd like. And we can see. Swap to the knife. Alright, so you swap over to your knife. And you swing away. Same thing, +2. Oh no. Is it a middle one again? Oh my god, the dice does not want to land right. Uh-oh. That's a 1. That is a critical miss. No. That feral ghoul with that critical miss swings right at you. Oh my god, they critical miss too. You gotta go, oh, what? Okay, well, I was gonna have you get hit by that guy, but both of you missed critically. And I've never seen that happen before at the same time. That's crazy. So we're gonna have to try. Are you gonna swing or are you gonna shoot? Because you both are kind of standing away from each other now that you missed. And you have one last opportunity here. And let's see if we can run some more. Swing again. Swing again with a knife. There you go. Hit him for 5. Brings him down to 4 health. That feral ghoul's at 4 health. They don't like what just happened. And they swing at you. And they hit you for 1, bringing you down to 99 health. When that happens, they turn and they run. Because they've been hit too much and they don't like what's going on. They're silly and they're injured, but they turn and they run and they drop pogs. And that's our Wasteland currency. So you actually end up getting 5 pogs in the Wasteland. So let's add that into your currency there. So you can have those, and you have a pistol and a knife, like I said before, when you start. Now you only have 8 rounds instead of 9. But here you go, my friend, as you wander. I know, Pogs don't, I know. I found them a while back and we were, you know what, let's put them in the game and play with them. You know, it was one of those things like, might as well use them. So let's see who wants to get us packs here. We have in there, still is in there the, we still have these in there, Monstrous, in our Commander deck. So let's see what we got going on today. Yeah, kind of fun way to do a break here, you know, get a little bit extra going with it, and not just like the packs, like some people, you know, instead of bottle caps we use pogs. Exactly. Yeah, it's easier. I can get a chunk of pogs, you know. I don't have a bunch of bottle caps I can have unless I'm an alcoholic, and I'm not an alcoholic. Alright, so you guys have been there's a few of you in that Vault-Born Armory there, and then our other buddy just beat the Feral Ghoul by by that place he was digging into there, the unmarked grave. Feral Ghoul turned around there, and you luckily got some stuff. Or soda. Oh yeah, some old sodas will do it too. They don't do that as much anymore. You'll have to find older bottles to do it that way. Alright, ooh, an Infinity, I like it. Let's see what you get here, my friend. Good luck. And you have, ooh, you found yourself an extra weapon. When you're searching around, look at that one, you did a good job. You're searching around that unmarked grave a little bit longer, and you find yourself, you get a choice of a plasma rifle, which is a range +5, an assault rifle, which is a range +3, but it does 3 shots, a sword, which is melee +5, your pistol that you have already, and a knife. Now the pistol and the knife can be dual wielded if you would like. Alright, good luck, my friend. Let's see what you get here. Silver Sneak. Let's get you some, let's get you a nice lands. I want the sword, I like it. Alright, here we go. Hat trick. Down for repairs. Wizards of the Blank. A Good Day to Pie. Park Map. Alpha Guard. Big Winner. Trigger Abbey. Complaints Clerk. Octo Opus. Nocturno of Mira's Marbles. Ooh, a nice one there. And then a swamp. That's a nice looking swamp there. I think that's one of the bigger swamps too. Clown Extruder. Trivia Contest. Then you get your token and your stickers at the end there. You gonna take the sword? Alright. So you're digging around that grave and you happen to find inside it this sword that was there. You pick it up. Scream, "You have the power!" as you lift it above your head. Now you get a +5 to your roll whenever you have a melee attack. So if something's going to be 17, that means you only need a 12 to hit it when you roll. So there you go, my friend. That's a good pickup on that. Wandering around there, and then you know, you're out there, you find that, and you turn around to see by you a small bug, I mean, in front of you. Now that's only 5 for its damage, for its health, and it's only a 12 for the roll, but it's not really doing anything. What do you want to do? Do you want to leave it be, or do you want to attack it? And then we'll see who wants to jump in and play a little bit more after. Now, once we get through, if you guys are hanging out here for a few days, we get to do this. What we do is you guys actually get your own image. So like Big BK is currently, that's Big BK's image. We get Halloween, that's their image for your character in the game. You do not have any food or anything like that. Hey, TWC, how's it going, my friend? Nice to see you. Hopefully you're having a good day. Hopefully the morning of the stream was good. You do not have any food. Hey, not bad. How's it going, buddy? You do not have any food at the moment. Halloween, what did you miss? Well, our buddy got a sword, and they have a small bug in front of them at the moment. They're outside, though. They're not in there. Ooh! Ah, interesting. You know what? You hit him. You hit him for a decent hit. You know what? There's some blood and some broken pieces on the ground. You want to try to feed it to it? Is that what you're going to do? You guys are currently just hanging out in the Vaultborn Armory. You know, you're there. You just made it out into the hallway. All right, you're gonna try to feed it to him. You know, hey, little guy. You lean over, hand him some of that. He takes it, nibbles on it, spits it out, and just kind of stands there, looks at you a little bit more, and is trying to figure out what you want to do. What he's gonna do. You gonna attack it? You do need a workbench or someone to fix your helm. Oh, nice, awesome, awesome. Happy you always have a good one. Yeah, we'd done stuff like that before, and I'm happy that it's working out for you yourself. Yeah, when when I worked at my other job, got a little headache with that, and I backed off of some of this stuff. Not a problem, Gixie and Brazar. Yeah, I try to do a little fun with the breaks here once. You know, do a little bit more extra while we're hanging out. Well, not make it a little boring. You know, make it a little more fun. You do need a workbench or something to fix that helm. So, do you want to attack it or leave it alone and just see what happens? Because you fed it to him, he took a little nibble, and he spit it out, the bug there, Silver. And waiting on what you want to do. Alright, you leave it alone. Not a bad idea. You just leave it be. Doesn't really do anything. Just kind of looks at you. And you go wandering around the wasteland. Continuously. Uh-oh. I gotta fix a door's banging here because we got some waves rocking. So if we have some waves coming through, sorry about that. We lose some connection here. But here you go, everybody. We got that. Alright, you decided to leave it alone. It goes wandering around, kind of following you a little bit, but from a distance away. Curious little creature it is. Alright, let's see if anybody else wants to jump in on our small secrets, our small Autobox. It's only 25 spots in there, so there's only 16 left of them, and there's still the, we still have some fun stuff in there if you take a look. We have a bunch of the different types of packs that you see here. There's also this and this in there, so you get a couple nice things that are in there. So we'll see what happens. Who's going to jump in and take over the character? Big BK says, I'm ready to move further in the armory here. Says Big BK. Why is that not going right now? What the heck is going on here? Oh, Halloween, thank you. I'll take a look quickly. Why is this not running? Alright, there you go. Let me find what my phone is. I'll see if I can take a look at the message there. Big BK. What is going on? This is really going weird for a second. I know, it's taking its time right there. It is acting very weird right now. I might have an unwinding clock. Yeah, I can do that for you. I can do something for you like that.
Daddy,
What's up?
your breakfast is served.
Thank you. You can put it down right there, actually, next to my thing. I appreciate that. What is going on?
I'm gonna get you more coffee, Daddy.
Come on. All right, there we go. There you go. Got yourself a Modern Horizon 3. And, oh, look at that. You found some supplies. All right, buddy, when you're looking around, you have Outborn Armory. You end up finding, in one of the corners, some food supplies. And a bottle of whiskey. I might have an unwinding clock. I have to double check. It sounds familiar, but I don't know if I have sold it recently or I pulled it out for someone. Take the whiskey. All right, you're gonna take the whiskey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There we go. Let's go here. Let's see what you get. Oop. You got a little flip card there of a giveaway. Let's see what you get. You have yourself. We're gonna zoom in. We're gonna zoom in. We gotta zoom in. We gotta see better. There we go. Sheltering Landscape, Foul Strike, Conduit Goblin, Refurbished Familiar, Inventor's Axe, Unfathomable Truths, Curse Marauder, Reckless Pyro Surfer, Horrid Shadow Spinner, Unstable Amulet, Decree of Justice, Wrath of the Skies in Retro. Nice, buddy. With a Sundering Eruption foil, Island foil, and a rat token. Yeah, doing a little Dungeon Dragons thing here. Yeah, no problem, the baby. So what we do is we do like a little D&D type game where we play and roll around after you get your pack there. You get something having to do with it. For instance, our buddy Big BK found some food supplies just now for their character. I mean, and they took the whiskey. Now, Big BK knows what whiskey does. Whiskey returns your health to full because you really don't care about anything. You become strong and full. But the only problem is it drops off 1 from your intelligence and 1 from your agility. Or is it 2? I have to double check. It's 1 or 2 from intelligence and agility. You get a little D&D game here. Yeah, that's right. So, for instance, say if you want to jump in yourself, you can do that. Here, and my buddy do this. We'll do a little you guys get those Wasteland things there, and you're wandering through your armory. And where are you gonna go in the armory there? Now you have a few different places you can try to head to. It gives you made you permanently drunk. Yes. The room above you. All right, so you go to the room above you. There's all right, you head over that room above you, and inside there is a large raider. It's like, I've been hearing some explosions and things going on. What's going on out there? What the heck just happened? Why did it go from one thing to another? That changed the pack you got. Did you see that? The pack you got completely just changed there. Wow. Well, you ended up getting that instead. So we'll have to switch them. That is so weird. Well, whatever. You're getting that, and then it'll come up again, I guess. All right, so you go in with your sword to attack, and you get a hit. Nice. He's a 17, and you have your 9 on top of it. You hit him for 12, 14, being a 30. That brings him down to 16 health. Now, Silver is coming in next with... See, it's also... gave a different thing. Wow, it's like it was hanging or something for a minute there. The whole thing is different. But anyways. Oh, buddy, congratulations. Silver Sneak. You got the deck. You hit with your sword. All right. They're not happy, and they swing right back with their axe. Oh, it's in the middle. You got lucky. Come on, roll back. No. Oh, they hit you for 5, 8. All right, they hit you for 10, but you have your Gatordillo armor, and being melee, it's only a 4. 6 that it hits you with. So that brings you down to 80, 86 for your health. All right, then you have to decide. What are you gonna do now? And Silver Sneak, look at that, buddy. Congratulations. Let me get your name written down on that. Nice pickup, buddy. Let me write your name down. No, a $10 commander deck? That's sweet. What up, buddy?
You want more coffee?
Yeah, I'd appreciate that. Thank you. There you go, Silver. Nice pickup, dude. I was wrong on which one that was. That's not that. That's that. Now we have our, we still have our this is still hanging out in there for those of you that may try that one there. Good morning, Frank. How's it going, my friend? You gonna try to slice again? Try slicing again with your sword. And you hit him this time for 4. For 5, I mean. That goes and brings him down to 11 health. And that large raider looks at you. Is there anybody else there helping? It seems like everybody's there. No one's there yet. So, no one's helping you. Slicing again? Hey, good morning, buddy. Slicing away again, I guess. Just you right now. Oh, look at that hit. You hit him for 12. And they were at... What were they at? He died. Yeah, he died. Big guy. Takes the hit there. He doesn't have much on him. But what you do find on them, there is an axe. Where's the axe? You do find an axe on them. And you also find a handful of pogs. They have... he had a slammer on them. Actually, wow, that fell. You got 11 pogs from them. Look at that, my friend. Oh, I'm throwing pogs around right now. Alrighty. Throwing that around right now. Yeah, he was at 11. Yep, he died. There's not in the room. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, we haven't. I'm just getting your stuff from them. So you got 11 pogs added on. Let me do that. You're at 71 pogs. And you also have the axe if you want to pick it up. Now in the room that you're looking around, you decide you want to look around the room there. You don't see much in that room, but there is a door that seems to lead to another area here. Do you want to try to get through the door? Would be your next thing. Oh, put it down right there. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I'm making a sugar rush. I put 2 scoops of sugar in because I thought it was more, but it was only half a cup.
Oh, well, we'll see what happens. Thank you. Oh yeah, forgot about that. So you're at 121. See, that's why you guys got to keep me honest here. Eggs and steak and eggs. That's true. Forgot about that. Yes, it is a classic. Definitely a classic. But Silver Sneak. Now, you're going to challenge Silver Sneak. Now you have to decide, Big BK, if you want to break through one of those doors. Silver Sneak, though. You find a workbench hanging around when you're outside. You have found some stuff hanging out there. Now, there is some scrap metal, some leather, and there is also a broken alien Gatling gun hanging out. Now, what you need to do and decide is, do you want to try to do something with that, or just take it for spare parts and go? Yeah, it worked. Hey, it's all right. We're in the... Right now, Silver Sneak is deciding what to do. All right. So, you grab everything. So you take the broken alien Gatling gun, the leather, and the metal. You could have tried to invent something with that, put it together, but not a good idea to take it. I mean, that was a good idea to take that stuff. So let me get you in your loot area. Add in alien Gat. Then you have metal, and you have leather. That way, if you end up coming into contact with any of our, storage or storage vendor, maybe the lock room, I don't know, any of those guys that are our safe havens, they might be able to help you. That was a good idea. That was a good idea. All right, who's coming in now? We just had a deck given away, commander deck given away for $9 there. Who's up next? To see where they go in the Wasteland. Ah, that was only supposed to be 30 seconds. Gives me a little longer to eat. All right. See who wants to pick up and help out our friends here or become part of the Wasteland. Now, after you hang out for a few days, what we like to do is, when you become a regular, we make a character image for you. If you guys have those images now. Ooh, try to do that. That's possible. You could have tried that. Whatever my wife give me for the coffee Halloween. I think we've had stuff from Virgin Islands. We've had stuff from Puerto Rico. We've had stuff from here. Just whatever it is. She gets like these random ones to try out all the time. Lucifero! Alright. So, we have to do this. Actually, I have a new box that we need to open. And because of that, you're gonna get to pick where we go. And as you scavenge around... Oh, that's kind of cool. Get coffee from all around the world. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, if we weren't living on the... We get coffee from all around the world because we travel on our boat all around. So we get to go and see the places and stuff like that. So that's why we kind of like... I like getting the different coffees all over and see what their coffees are like, you know? We've had Bahamas, Virgin Islands, and stuff like that. Yes. All right, Lucifero, where would you like to go here, my friend? In our Mirza Karlov Manor. And then on top of it, you were scavenging around with those in that Wasteland room back there. When they all left, you went and then looked in the hole that was exploded from the gun there, from the bad upgrade. And inside of that hole, you intelligently, you go and you find, no, don't drop it. You find 25 pogs in the Wasteland, which means you're going to have some currency there to be able to buy some things from vendors, or maybe trade with other people. And you're going to go third one down in the middle. 1, 2, 3. There we go, my friend. And here. So you got that choice. And I'm going to zoom in here a little bit so we can see a little better on our opening. And let's get to this pack bear, my friend. And you guys got to decide. My little wayo. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's try to get that scry. Surveil. All right. Good luck, my friend, with the surveil. We have a magnifying glass. Deduce. Pick your poison. Shock. Gravestone Strida. Auspicious Arrival. Extract a Confession. Chalk Outline. Perimeter Enforcer. Cornered Crook. Underground Mortuary. How about, yeah, we said we wanted a surveil, right? Boom, buddy. With a Yaris Roar of the Old Gods. Due Diligence and Foil, and a Plains with your clue token. There we go, Lucifero. I like it. Oh, let me grab another thing of sleeves. Yeah. Nice pickup, buddy. The first pack of the box, and you find the big hit. I like it, bud. I like it. We had the last pack of the other box had a big hit. And then the first pack of this box has a big hit. Hey, that MTG. Oh, well, we got it. Well, it's in there. If you want to. And I'm going to put Lucifero. I'm going to put these in a top loader for you. Here we go. Good luck, my friend. I know, that's a good land. I know. That's a nice hit. Lucifero. Alright. There you go, Lucifero. There you go. Now you're going in there. You've been scavenging pogs. Believe you're in the army with everyone. So being in the army there, you scavenge the pogs. We don't really have anybody coming around yet, but you know that whole blue hole in the wall there. One of the small raiders pokes his head through the wall. Lucifero, what are you gonna do? You got a pistol and a knife. That was you. No. The explosion was Big BK. Ah, yeah, I like it. Before you can alert anybody, you lean over to stab. Well, look at that. You got him. You need a 14 or higher on a little guy. You got a 12 plus your 2. And your 3, you stab him. And that was the weak guy already. So he actually ends up, the one that was stabbed in the neck earlier, he actually falls to the ground. Yeah, it blew a hole. So you hit him, you stabbed him. Now he's bleeding out on the other side. We're gonna have to give them a 6 or higher. They'll be able to escape here. I mean, I'm not a 6 or higher, the opposite, 12 or higher. Sorry. 12 or higher, they have to escape. They do not escape. They fall to the ground, they're bleeding on the other side of the hole. And they bleed out on the other side. Now, you can't get to that yet. You might have to walk around to check that guy later. But right now, you're standing there in that doorway, the bottom one here, the bottom left, that's where you are, my friend. And our buddy here, Silver Sneak, you came in, hanging out outside. You got yourself an Aether Drift play. Here we go. Let me grab that out for you, my friend. Put that right there. And you have, oh, I like it. You're looking around. I know you're outside in the wasteland. You decided you didn't want to go in. You were checking out this burnt out little buildings here. And in the process of burning them out, I'm looking through those burnt out buildings. Yes, there is the workbench that was found by Big BK. Grim Javelineer, Pothole Mole, Gear Seeker Serpent, Swiftwing Assailant, good luck my friend, Gilded Goda, Night Market, Interface Ace, Haunted Hellride, Races Scoreboard, Nesting Bot, Gastel Thrill Roller, Draconauts Engineer, Lightning Strike, Planes, and an Insect Token. Oh, a couple of rares, nice there. Now you, though, my friend, Silver Sneak. You decided you didn't want to go in there. You wanted to hang outside with everybody. You'd found that workbench before. You salvaged some things there. And then on top of it, you're looking around that workbench area. And you also find a few other things. You find an old axe that is needs to be repaired. You also find a where does it go? Where'd it go? Oh, I'm not in the right area. You also find some food supplies. What would you like to do? I mean, you can take the axe. You have up to 7 inventory roll spots you can have when you start out here, Sneak. Silva. So you have to decide you want to do anything with those. You're looking around there. How many spots do you have left? All right, you have 1, 2 spots that you have taken by the pistol and the knife, and that's it. You only have a pistol and a knife. So that means you have 5 spots left. Oh no, you picked up the other stuff. Leather and metal for some reason didn't copy over. It was you got the alien gat, metal and leather also, which is 3. So you get 5. You got 2 spots left. I'm sorry, I forgot to add those in. 2 spots left. The food and the axe. Ooh, the bug is still nearby. So you take the axe, put the axe in your inventory. I like it. Add the axe to the inventory. Now the axe is broken, so you're gonna need to fix that one up. All right, so you take some of that food that you find. You find some food there. It gives you 2 rations, but you take one of those rations. And that bug that's been kind of following you around, we tried to give it something before, comes over, nibbles on the rations, and actually eats it. Then he stays there and he nudges your leg. A little small, kind of like a chihuahua size. Nudges your leg. Maybe it wants more. Seems like it may want some more. What are we doing, Lucifer? I mean, Sneak. Silver Sneak. Hey, Booper. How's it going, my friend? Haven't seen you in a bit. Ah, you give it the other ration. I like it. So you look at it and you go, oh, I like this. Well, hey, buddy. I got another ration for you. And that small bug comes up and takes the ration out of your hand, eats the ration, and then starts rubbing up on your leg like a cat. Seems like you may have a friend now. I'm good. I think I'm alive too. Hey, Holden McGroin, how's it been? Nice to see you coming in. You made a friend. I know. I'm just letting you know. Things happen, monster. So you never know what happens later on. I'm just gonna say. This is just the beginning, you know? Just maybe made a friend. He's there, he's trying to get food. You know, it's the second time he made some friend, he gave him some food. Who knows? What could happen? We're gonna run it again here. We're gonna run the next one and we're gonna see what happens. See where we go here. We still have 12 spots left, and that Monsters Magazine Secret Lair is still in there, surprisingly. So there you go. I don't know where BK went. BK was here before, but they might have headed out. I know they had picked up some stuff from our armory here, and they were in one of the other rooms that they had fought one of the large raiders and got some fun things there. But now we're waiting on what Big BK's doing, if they're hanging out still. They just wandered away. You know, it's late for them. They stay up all night. So Big BK might be actually falling asleep here now, you know what I mean?
Why do they stay up all night?
They're a night person.
Oh.
They're in on the other side of the country too. Yeah.
That makes no sense.
But yeah, and it does make a little bit of sense. So yeah, you guys are. So you got your little bug friend there. He's buzzing around, wandering around next to you. And then we're gonna have. We'll see what goes on next here with everybody. How's it going? I was only supposed. Why'd that go so long? Another one that went like 1 minute and 30 and stuff. East Coast for the win. I know. I'm here in Florida right now. We're waiting for our. So we bought a solar arch and it was sent to us. It was supposed to be here on Monday or Tuesday this week. Still not here. It's gonna be here like Monday or Tuesday next week. They put it on like the wrong truck or something. We paid like a 2-day freight and we're getting like 2-week freight. So I did reach out and be like, hey, is there anything you guys do? Because we paid like a lot of money for the freight here. Like talk to the company or something. So I'm hoping we get a little refund. That would be nice. Yeah, I get that with FedEx, by the way, Halloween. All right. Ooh, you found yourself some food supplies, my friend. I like it. You found yourself some food supplies. There you go. Lucifer. Yeah. You found some, well, they just said supplies. You found some supplies. I'm going to give you your food back. We're going to find some more food there. And this time, though, you find a bottle of whiskey. Ooh. A bottle of whiskey. Hey, you have a good one, my friend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see. Pocketing that one for some barter later. I like it. Pocketing the whiskey and the food. I like it. Take that stuff. Fake your own death. Peerless Rope Master. Ambush Gigapede. Slick Shot Vault Buster. Stagecoach Security. Highway Robbery. Patient Naturalist. Scale Storm Summoner. Baron Bertram Greywater. Thunder Lasso. Ooh, that's a nice uncommon pickup. Stoic Sphinx. Actually don't see that one much. Nice rare. Journey to Nowhere for your showcase. Holy cow! With an eroded canyon. And your R card of Vanishing Verse. Alright. So you're pocketing the whiskey and those food supplies. I like it. Pocket those whiskey and the food supplies. Holy cow is great. I got destroyed by that in pre-release every damn time. I could not find a way to stop it with what I had for my decks. And it was just like every time it came out, I was like, oh god, how do I stop this thing?
What's Holy Cow?
It's one of the cards from Outlaws at Thunder Junction.
Oh, whenever you say Holy Cow, I'm like, holy cow, what is that?
Alright, so you now have your whiskey, and you also have a ration. 1 ration and some whiskey. Let's see if anybody else would like to jump in and hang out in our wasteland here while we're hanging out here. Try it out. That was not supposed to do that. Yeah, so be it. Broke. Why does it do that all the time? Who else wants to jump on it? It's at $1 right now. $4. All right. Oh, there's only 11 spots left. One of them has our Monsters magazine there, which is nice. That's a good one there. So you could potentially have that out of the 11. Yeah, it does win. It does win. Lucifero coming in with it. Thank you all. Jumping up there. Let's see what it is. And boom! Well, Lucifero, there you go, my friend. Look at that. You put the effort in, and you got it. Lucifero. Let me get your name written down on this here. All right. So, Lucifero, you are hanging out. Ah, it happens. It happens. I understand that. Hey, we'll be doing this for a while. You, Lucifero. All right. So this is what happens. You, when you're wandering around there in that Vault-Born Armory, one of those side doors opens up, and you see one of those people there you'd seen before. That black market trader. All right? And you lean over to that guy and talking to him. And he actually becomes friendly with you because he goes, "Thanks for helping me. I've been stuck in here for like a week. Those Vault-Born are crazy. Every time I try to step out, they were killing someone. So, because of everything you helped there, you now have, every time you bump into me, because of your assistance helping, you actually get a 20% discount on anything in the store." He was hiding. He had been hiding in the back. So you have Safe Haven, our buddy Lucifer. You get the, what is that one? You get the, 20% off the, black market. 20% off the black market. What's in stock? He goes, right now I don't have anything because I've just been hiding. I came in here to try to scavenge some stuff because that's how I find my things, I'm in different places, but these guys had me held down. I hadn't had a chance to get anything. If you see me when we're outside and wander to Wasteland, I'm going to find some more stuff for you. You need to go to the workbench? Alright, we can try to go to the workbench. We'll run another one of those since we're down low. Why not? See what we get for some packs there. Finish this out with the packs that we have available. We have all kinds of them in there. Let's see what happens. So you got some loyalty and some friends from them. I like it. And Halloween says they want to go over to the workbench. Well, Halloween heads over to the workbench there. And Halloween, you have less intelligence than anything. So that means you are going to need... You try to take that helmet and do something. You need to have a... you're going to need to have a higher than a 13 or higher. Well, son of a bitch. There you go. Booper come in. I like it. I'll get you their pack there. And, alright, we're going to have to get you a helmet, my friend. Booper. Coming into play and hang out with us. I like it. You find some supplies. You see some food, some leather, and some scrap metal hanging around there. And we're going to open up your Infinity Pack and see what you get here. Good luck, my friend. Let's get you a nice shock. Alright, let's get you some shock. Let's shock you this morning. Sanguine Sippa, Wolf in Blank Clothing, Bamboozing Beeble, Art Appreciation, Decisions, Item Wheel Acrobats, Electrocute, Line Prancers, Space Family Goblinson, Goblin Blasternauts, Souvenir T-shirt, alright, ooh, Forest, that's a nice forest for you. Dart Throw, Bumper Cars, Treasure Token, and your stickers there, my friend. Alright, Booper. You found some things there. Well, you're new coming into the Wasteland. You hear a little bit of a ruckus going on, and you're wandering. You see you see a Vault-Born Armory over here, and you don't know what it is at the moment. You're new. You have a pistol and you have a knife, my friend Booper. Now with that pistol and a knife, You wander around and you have to make a decision. You want to go to the Vault-Born Armory, or would you like to, Alright, we can do that. We can do that. We use the scrap metal, make it a little nicer. Alright, we can do that. So, Booper, would you like to go and investigate that vault, or would you like to stay outside and investigate around outside? You don't really know what's going on in there yet, because, you are, you're not in the vault, but you can see kind of the things going on outside. You can hear ruckus. So you got to decide the ruckus you're going to do. Investigate the outside. I like it. So you go. You start investigating outside. I'm going to run this for a few minutes here while we do our investigating outside. You investigate outside. And as you investigate outside there, you're looking around. Oop, you look. Nope. You're looking around that burnt out buildings there. And one of the things you happen to find, you in one of those buildings, you find this drone on the ground, a Rustborn drone. Not sure what it is. What do you want to do? And remember, there's a bunch of packs in there for those that are left, starting out at $1 for those that want to try and jump in the adventure. Alrighty. You're going to take that. Alright, you're going to go grab that drone, and as you go reach down to grab it, it sparks and starts. It's only a 5 health. You've got a pistol and a knife, Booper. Do you want to try to attack this thing and take it down? Looks like it might have been, I don't know, resting? I don't know. You are at 100 health, and you got your pistol and your knife, which has 9 rounds of ammo with the pistol. Alright, knife it. We're gonna knife it. You use that knife and swing. Oh, well, look at that. You kill it. You swing as it's starting to take off in midair. You swing at that Rustborn drone, knocking it back down, chopping one of its propellers off. And you now have a Rustborn drone in your inventory. Alright, you got one of those drones. Who knows what's going to come in helpful later? I don't know. Now let's see what we get for single. Packs coming. Who's going to get it? Who's going to get the packs? Yeah. What pack's going to come? What adventure will you see? What part of the game will you be? Are you going to go hang out, Booper? Again, my friend. I like it. Oh, another. You found some supplies in another Infinity. Look at that. Going after the, I guess it's time for a Shockland, huh? Alright, good luck, my friend Boop. Good luck, my friend. We have a line cutter. Seasoned Butnia. Impounding. Lootbot. Blancosaurus. Belorbian Buddy. Art Appreciation. The Big Top. Dice Lost. Strength Testing Hammer. Don't try this at home. Nice on the mountain. There we go. Roller Coaster. Storybook Ride for a rare. Wizards of the Blank for a foil. Contortionist, and you're a sticker card there. You're wandering around. I like this. And you're doing some scavenging here. You're finding some supplies again. And when you're in that same area, you find some food and some scrap metal. Are you going to take that food and scrap metal, my friend? Or are you going to... most of the time people do. You can leave it if you'd like. Alright, Boop. You're taking everything. Yoink. Taking it all. Food. And that leather.
Scrap metal.
I mean, food and scrap metal. Thank you, William. Scrap metal. And you also get a ration. Alright, you now have a ration and some scrap metal. Your helm? That's what we gotta work on that. That's what I gotta get. Yeah, we gotta get that figured out. Hold on a second. Let's do that here. Alright, let's see. Alright, we'll get to that. Lag? We're good? Alright, Boop. So you're picking up some of that stuff there while you're looking around, and all of a sudden you have a... Oh, well, hold on. This is not a nice looking bug. 2 medium-sized bugs come charging towards you to attack. They are not friendly. They're getting ready to attack. Now you have a pistol and a knife. What do you like to do? Alright, I like it. I like it. You gonna knife them? Alright, so you go with a knife for the first one. Oh, look at that.
20.
A natural 20. This is what we're gonna do. I like this. You hit that first medium-sized bug, killing it. Alright? But, as you see, it's glowing a little bit. When you hit it and you kill it, you notice it starts to glow a little bit more. As it glows, it gets brighter, and then finally it pops and blows up. And the one sitting next to it gets a little bit of a kind of like an acid on it. And it starts to die, and it goes down from its 10 health down to 5 health. Because that critical hit, my friend. Look at that. And it does not get attacked again. Are you going to knife it another time? That one?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, alright, we're gonna attack it again. Let's do it. Oh, you... Oh, wait, no, it's fine, because you get +2. Wait, no, it isn't, because this is not a 10, this is a 12. The 13 one, you have to hit it with 13. So you missed it. But that bug is very unhappy, because it's starting to burn on its side. It attacks you. Oh, it needs a 13 to hit you, and it doesn't. It misses too because of the injured. I'm guessing you swing one more time at it, right? So I'm going to go and we're going to roll with your third swing, seeing if it helps. Oh my, you missed the third time. And then this time it tries to bite you, but it hits. Oh, no, Boop. Now, it's damaged there a little bit, so it doesn't get a full amount of damage to you. So it only brings you down 98 health to 98 health. And you got rad poisoning, though. That's the thing, though. You got some rad poisoning. Boop. Oh, no, my friend. Let's run this again if anybody wants to jump in and hang out with us. You got some rad poisoning. That is not good. Alright, now let me do this. And here's our helm for our friend here. Halloween. Alright, let's see. Here is your helm, Halloween. Takes some time to render them. That's your helm, Halloween. There you go. Get yourself a helmet. That is with the scrap metal. Well, because without the scrap metal, you wouldn't have had the faceplate. The scrap metal gave you the face, because the guy, remember, our medium-sized raider had nothing covering his face. Yes. Aha. I see. Halloween's gonna get it. Come in, Vardala. Alright, everyone. Here we go. Alright, good luck, my friend. Let's see what you get. Outlaws, and you got yourself a supplies. Alright. So you find some food supplies, some leather, hanging around. Alright, good luck, my friend. Halloween. Let's open this up and see what you get, alright? Good luck, Halloween. Thank you for coming in and hanging out. We do appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put the spoilers at the end here. And let's go. We have a Silver Deputy, Jailbreak Scheme, Desert's Due, Mirage, Mesa, Sterling Supplier, Rodeo Pyromancers, Giant Beaver, Ruthless Lawbringer, Prairie Dog, Betrayal at the Vault, Kellen joins up, not bad for the rare there. Terminal Agony in the retro and the showcase, Fake Your Own Death in foil, Lonely Aereo, and your bird token for $1. That's a pretty good pickup for everything there. All right, so you're there and you find some stuff. What do you like to do with those? I'm guessing you're taking some of it, or you're taking all of it, right, Halloween?
Take it all. Yep.
Halloween 29, there you go, my friend. Taking it all. All right, I like it. You get some leather, and you got some rations now. When you were wandering there, I like it. Some leather and some rations for our buddy Halloween. There you go. Now you have 1, 2, 3. All right, with that last ration, you are actually no, wait. Food cans go in the rations over here. You have 2 of those. You are at your limit for your weight, for your items that you can carry. All right? You're at your limit. So, this is what we're going to do now, my friends. We're going to do this. And we're going to see what we got going on here. All right. Come on, go away. Yes, your strength is... All right, so even though your strength is bigger, so what happens here is you can't carry as much. You need a backpack. You can make a backpack, exactly. Our buddy Big BK did. You can make a backpack, that's right. Big BK made a backpack. He had somebody make him a backpack the other day. He actually took the leather that he got, and he went over to, I think it was our Hidden Door friend, Spam, which made them a leather bag, if I remember right. Yes. All right, so this is what we will be doing right now. Yes, yes, yes. So the leather, you have leather, so you got some leather. All right, here we go. This is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to set this up here, where I'm going to set up another one of our breaks here. But I'm going to set it up with a new 25 of them. So let's do this with a new 25. We're going to put in that. All right. That's what we're going to put in there. And then change this to what do I have to do there? Change that to that. There. All right. Do this here. Okay. Let's do this. 2 food, 2 metal, 1 leather. Knife, a pistol, and the drone. That is correct. That is correct. Alright, let's do that. And then I gotta do this here. Where the hell did I put that? Oh, God, whatever. Sometimes it's a pain in the ass. Alright, why won't it let me copy things? Alright, sorry. Why is it not doing these things? Alright, so today it looks like it's not letting me add in stuff continuously. Why does it keep doing that? Tech problems. Always a tech problem. Always a tech problem. I'm trying to add it in. Alright, there we go. That might be better now. Let me try it now. Okay, let's try that now. Let's see if it works then. Will work now? Ah, all right. Here we go. We'll try that again. All right, we made a new one. All right. So we're gonna run our new one, which has in there. You can look at it, what it has. This is what I gotta do though. I'm gonna run it for a few minutes because I gotta go and use the bathroom to go to the bathroom and pee. So I'm gonna run this along with a giveaway for the same time frame. And there we go. We're gonna run that with a giveaway at the same time for the new one, and you guys can go and look at what's in there. And I'm gonna go just use the restroom quickly. Nope. And there we go. All right, I'm gonna be back in 1 second. There, I'm gonna step away. Be right back. We be back. Yes, it is. Yes, it's supposed to be 10. It was the only reason I had dropped it down to 1 was the 2 big hits were taken out. The 2 like the commander deck and the other thing was taken out. So that's why I had dropped down. It was just the packs that were left. That's why I put it at 1 and ran in a couple of them. Now I put back in. We have a new 25, and they have everything, all the packs, and then you also have a secret lair in there and a collector booster that's in that. So that's what's set up that way. That's why I kind of do it. That's how I try to do it, at least. Yeah, that way it's like you get some packs, or you could get what you see in there is you got some you got an Aether Drift collector, you got Modern Horizon 3 play boosters, you have Jumpstart booster, you have Infinity, you have also, it looks like what one did I put in there? The Secret Lair, and there's a Marvel Black Panther Secret Lair. Oh, I always wash my hands. I make sure of that because that's one of the things that. So I used to work at a job with people from all around the world, many different countries. It was a tech job. One of my largest pet peeves was some cultures don't wash their hands when they go to the bathroom. They leave the bathroom, and then sometimes, like, I understand, like, using the hand sanitizer and everything, but now every fucking thing you touch before you get back to your desk has your penis on it. I don't want to touching your penis on every fucking door handle, so that means every time you go out, you're going to touch your penis again, because you have to grab the door handle. So why don't you clean them first, or, like, bring it with you so you use it in the bathroom? That was my only problem that I ever had with some of these people. That's the only problem I had with some people from other parts of the world. And that's the only thing was the hand cleaning thing, because you touch all the door handles going out, and I'm like, that means I now need to touch that. I don't want to touch that. All right, you're gonna go with number 8. All right, I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I think the rare was taken out of there, so I gotta do this. Give me a second. It was. Like, I have a lot of friends that are foreign, and I've never had problems. That was just a couple people that I worked with, and I was like, oh my god. Let's see. Let's see.
Is that why you like working from home?
That is part of the reason why I liked working from home. Because I never needed to worry about that stuff. You know, you don't need to care about that when it's when there's nothing wrong. All right, we're gonna put our rare in. You said number 8. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's see. And then I'm gonna get your pack opened. You got an Iron Verdict. I'll put that with your other stuff. Halloween. And then Booper. Coming in with the 8th. Let's see what you get there, my friend. You found... Ooh, a side objective pops up. Alright. Boop. We like side objectives. Alright, let's see what happens with the side objective. We have a Gilded Goda. Streaking Oil Gorger. Beast Rider Vanguard. Nimble Thopterist, Lotus Guard Disciple, Scrap Compactor, Camera Launcher, Rangers Aether Hive, Gastel Thrill Seeker, Terrian Wood World Tyrant. Actually, I haven't seen that one. Agnosar Rex. Nice. I haven't actually seen that in that version, but nice on the dino there. And a Pyrewood Gear Hulk. Nice on the Gear Hulk there. Mythic Gear Hulk artifact there. And a Curse Cloth wrappings for a foil. And another rare there in the end. With a Dismal Backwater foil and your R card of Demonic Junker. Nice pickup. There's some decent ones in there. I think the Gear Hulk may have been your big hit. But Agnosaur, the dinos are always... Oh, I like dinos. I'm biased on that. But dinos are always nice. Now, Boop. You get you get your packs here, your singles, and this is what happens. But boop, you're wandering around, you're new, and you're in that wandering those burnt out buildings, and you bump into. Nope, not that one. Where is it? There you go. You run into this guy. Now, boop. He could be mean, could be a friend. You're not really sure yet. Boop. But he's hanging out there in front of you. Because you guys are just kind of wandering the same way. He's wandering towards you in that burnt out town there that you're in. You want to attack, or do you want to try to see what else is going on with him?
Like a clumsy Lair?
Nope. That's a desert bandit. Alright, Boop. You must make a decision. And what I'll do is I'm going to run this for a minute and a half. That way we can see what you do here. And we'll go. Alright, give you an idea, give you a chance to decide if you want to talk to them, you want to attack them, what do you want to do, Boop? You have the desert bandit hanging out in front of you right now. Walking towards you in that burnt out buildings that you're hanging out at. I know Boop sometimes is busy at work, so that's why I don't like to push too much with some people when they're not able to answer right away. Knife in hand and stealth, just in case, but try to talk to see if to get some news overhead. I like it. Alright, so you talk to him. Go up to that guy, he goes, hey, how's it going? You know, start talking, he goes, oh, hey, finally, more people. I haven't seen life in a while here. I've been wandering around the desert alone out there. You asking him what's going on up there, and anything out there specific? And he goes, no, there's a little bit further out though. I did bump into this place. There's a vault-born armory over there. You gotta be careful. Those people are crazy. You gotta stay away from there. But also, one of the other things though, I did notice there was this weird entrance I couldn't get into. I don't know what was in there. I have no idea what it was, but that was about a mile and a half up the road. I tried to open it. I'm just not strong enough. Couldn't get it over there. I couldn't figure it out. So I left, came back to town. I was getting thirsty. Need to get some water. So boop, you got some more information. Doesn't seem to be an enemy yet. But it looks like you may actually have a side quest. We can run this again if anybody wants to jump in and hang out. And we'll keep playing a little bit of the game out and see how it goes. Someone looked bored sitting behind you. Oh, that's Will watching. All right, you say thank you, and start walking your way out of those burnt-out buildings there, and nothing happens, other than you get a little bit more info. There you go. So Booper now has some knowledge on a side quest of this dusty door bunker, potentially. I don't know. Maybe he could go wandering through, or maybe somebody will go with further on, hanging out in our vault-born armory. Try to open it. All right, Boop goes over to where that dusty entrance is, trying to open it. Now, Boop, you have no buffs of any kind yet. So your roll. Good morning, Rev. Thank you. I appreciate it, everyone coming in. You have to get that means you're going to only have a 50-50. So that means you got to get a 10 or higher. Well, there you go.
15.
You got a 15. That door, you're able to push against it. It creaks open. And inside, you notice some more rooms. Now, when you first venture in, they're all dark. But in most of them are empty. But in one of them, you find a chest. An old locked chest. Well, you are, you can try to make your way out, but you're in the other area. You're in the Vaultborn, you are in that Vaultborn, armory there. So it might take a minute for you to get over to them. Alrighty. We'll see if anybody wants to jump in on these anymore while we're playing for a bit. Stab to see if it's a mimic. Alright, I like it. So you stab it. Let's see if it works. Alright, you stab it. Nothing happens. You're good. Just pokes it and kind of sticks into it being wood. Alright, you venture forth further. You try to leave that, that location. It's going to take you a minute to get over to him. You hear Ruckus a little bit further down the road trying to follow. Booper does not find a mimic there. No, you got lucky on that one. Alright. Let me do this. Check something here. I hate when that does that. Alright. Not bad. Alright, we're going to open it. So, you pry that open. And inside, let's see. Alright. Alright. Good. This is good. Inside, because you didn't get like a 2 or a 3, something low, you're going to find yourself a plasma rifle in there with some plasma ammo. Not bad. That's +5 on your ranged attack. But when you're inside there, behind you pops up a feral ghoul. You got yourself a nice one there, my friend. I like it, Boop. Found yourself a plasma rifle. I'm going to type it, buddy. And because you found some extra ammo, you're actually up to 15 rounds instead of the normal 4 that were found. So you got yourself some extra ammo there. All right, and if you guys, anybody else wants to jump into our Autobox here, come on in. We have some packs. There's a couple other things in there too. There's a secret lair in there. There's also collectors in there. So if you want to try, jump in. Now that feral ghoul's getting ready to attack. What do you like to do, my friend? Ooh. Do we know? We have some decisions to make. You have your plasma rifle there. You can use that if you'd like. Oh, using the pistol. I like it. Using the pistol. You're like, ah, he's a zombie. I can use a pistol. And there you go. You hit him. I mean, it doesn't. See, it's 10 for their health. You knock them down to 9. That feral ghoul does not like you. He swings at you. Oh, you got lucky. That was close to a natural 20 there. Oh, that was close. That was really close, my friend. All right. Oh. All right, you got lucky. They missed. What are you going to do now? You're going to shoot again with the pistol, I'm guessing, right? Oh, is that in the middle?
I think it's in the middle.
I have to say, I think that's in the middle. Will says it's in the middle.
7.
Oh, no. You missed this time with the pistol. But that feral ghoul looking at you and goes, I'm not missing. Oh, wrong one. That's the one we needed. And the feral ghoul does miss again because they need a 13 or higher to hit. You have some close combat going on. You do. You stand in front of them wielding your knife, trying to decide what you're going to do next. Anybody else would like to jump in? You always can. Are you shoot or are you going to use your knife again? I think the knife is probably Probably going with one of those, yeah? Go with that. Let's see what happens. Oh, when you hit for 2. Now when you hit, you stab that guy. The feral ghoul's there. And it wails from the stab and swings at you. Missing because it's injured. And you're going to get one last chance here, Boop, to handle this guy before one of you either runs away or they run away. You or they run away. It's up to you guys. See what goes on here on. Let's try out our box. Everybody, we have that Autobox there. We refreshed a new one. Added some more stuff to it. We're finishing it.
11.
Alright, well, you got 2 for the knife, which gives you the 13 to hit it, because it's a weak one. And you get also 3 off of it, so it's down a little bit. It does wail and it swings at you. Uh-oh. 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 The feral ghoul finishes this. He does finish this. That feral ghoul hits you hard and knocks you over. Now, luckily, it's only 2, so you'll see here what it ends up being a multiplier of. Oh my God! You get 8 damage. That was a multiplier of 4.
I could not.
So Booper, you got knocked over, and you got knocked out cold. That's not good. Because when you're knocked out cold, you're now at, when you come to, you now have twice the rads, which means you actually go down from your 90 to 88 health. And you notice some of your plasma ammo is missing. You're down to 10 rounds instead of 15. Oh no, that did not work in your favor. We'll try another and see how we go here. And then what I'm going to do, we'll do this, I think.
Halloween?
No. What? Oh, you're talking to the dog.
Oh, yeah?
No, he's fine. I just got sidetracked what he was doing. Alrighty, and now, this is what we will do while we're hanging out. We're gonna hang out over here. Good friend. Great person to hang out with. What we're gonna do, I have to go and do some stuff, get some other things done for the day, and while we do that, hopefully get other things organized and cleaned up here so we can have a couple of these plans so you guys can know exactly what we're doing instead of just 125. Maybe I'll have all 3 and you guys can choose where you want to go on the map type thing. This is the first edition of it. It seemed like it was a good job. It was a hit, so we're going to kind of repeat it again a little bit, cleaned up. Try that out tomorrow, so make sure you save tomorrow. Look at our show, like, subscribe, follow, share, all that good stuff, please. And we will see you guys tomorrow morning around this time. Thank you all. Let's have a good one. Peace. Have a good day, everyone.